Every individual wants to optimize their time and talents. They want to make sure they are taking advantage of every opportunity that comes their way. And I will not blame any individual that thinks of killing two birds, if not three, with just a single stone. I have had colleagues who asked this question: can I combine a second job with working as an independent travel manager in Dreamport? And I'm sure this question is also going through some prospects' mind. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Fatima. I am your host. So you are thinking of combining a second job with working with Dreamport as an independent travel manager? You should know that full-time commitment yields higher commission. If you work with Dreamport, that's how it works. Full-time commitment will yield you higher commission. I could remember when I first started with Dreamport, with our other colleagues, some of them were actually working in other companies. One of them was very close to me, and he keeps complaining how he had to work on his second job and how that is taking much of his time. He tried to keep track of this for a couple of weeks to see how it goes. But to his surprise, he could see what other independent travel managers are getting compared to what he's getting. He actually wants a better result. I know you'll be curious what later happened. So after a couple of weeks, he decided to quit the second job. So if you're considering working on another job, like a part-time job combined with working with Dreamport, here's what I have to say. Consider what you want. What do you want? Do you want a higher commission, or do you want a lesser commission? Do you want a supportive income, or do you want a main income? That will guide your decision. That will inform what step you take. Number two, it can be very stressful. So you're thinking of working on a second job with Dreamport? The decision is yours, but you must know that that can be stressful. Just as I said in my previous videos, to make a higher income in Dreamport, you need to work for more than 8 hours. Considering independent travelers like me, independent travel managers like me, who actually work for around 12 hours per day. Do you think I can still combine the second job? This leads me to this saying, jack of all trades and master of none. So I'll be working as an independent travel manager with Dreamport, and I'll be combining a second job. I will not be a master of any of them. Because mastery is not a destination, it is a journey. So you have to embark on that journey until you master what you do. And this can be very stressful if you do that for 2 jobs. That reminds me of a warrior in this recent film that I just watched. This warrior was so confident. There was no war that he embarks on that he doesn't win. He's always winning. So a time came when he had to face another clan. The king came to him, my warrior, my champion. As usual, I know I will not be disappointed, but there is this war that is coming up. My hero, I want you to be prepared for this. I want us to have victory as usual. But the warrior was not prepared for anything. He believed it is just victory as usual. So he was busy doing other things. He was not focused on this war. When the war came, since he's not prepared, since he was not prepared to succeed, definitely he's preparing to fail. And he failed. He was captured among the slaves in the second clan. What am I trying to say? It can be stressful to do 2 things at a time. And if you want to be the master of this field, the field you have chosen to be a specialized and confident, successful master of it, you need to make your decision. And that decision, it will affect your future in it. Number 3, out of sight is out of mind. So you are thinking, combining a second job, that's totally left to you. But consider it that even when you work full shift, there are some steps that you intend to take. There are some other schedule that you intend to complete, but you couldn't because you were so busy, you were so choked. Now compare that with adding a second job to it. This will help you to miss a lot of appointments because there are actually appointments of shifts, and this will not make you so profitable as you wished. Number 4, spending more time results to expertise and specialization. Aristotle once said, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. So you're thinking you are best at what you do. You're thinking you already know it all. You can have more time to combine jobs together. You'll be surprised that the more you think you know, the more you realize you don't actually know. Lots of things will come up and you may not be able to cope with it. But spending more time will help you to be experts and to be able to specialize in the field you actually chose. In conclusion, I will advise you specialize in your field, and you'll be surprised how opportunities will find you. If you choose to be an independent travel manager, why don't you specialize in that? If you choose to go for another field, why don't you specialize in that? Because when you specialize in your field, you'll be surprised how much opportunities will come your way. Thank you for watching. Feel free to leave your questions and comments below. I'll see you in my next episode. I remain your host, Fatima.